Good day, everybody. Um, this relationship talk with Debola, I know. Do I need to do another introduction again as a marriage counselor, coach, and life coach, and the rest? I'm sure some of you are familiar with what is happening in the world today, and I'm so amazed at how ignorant Christian couple are still today. You know, people break the scripture easily. People don't give a damn about what happened to their spouse again. Unfortunately, the degradation, the downsizing of marriages today is not far-fetched. Many today are lazy. Many today are not willing. Many today are selfish towards their marriage, even though they call themselves children of God, Bible understanding, tongue wagging, speaking in tongues, and the rest. But many today are suffering in their marriage, and they are so proud, arrogant of themselves to do the simple things that can make your marriage heaven on earth. Some people today are enjoying their marriage, as in really enjoying their marriage, because of these simple things I will share in the next few minutes. It's simple, but it's killing many marriages today. Many marriages are struggling. Many are enjoying their marriage instead of enjoying their marriage. This is not about praying. Like I always tell people, prayer is not the only thing. Prayer is one of the things that will help you as a person. You need knowledge, you need wisdom, you need understanding, you need information. And many today are suffering in their marriage. And unfortunately, we have not seen anything yet, because many godly Christian marriage will go, will be separated. They will ask for divorce. As a matter of fact, some are already divorced already in their marriage, but just staying together, so that it won't be as if we are divorced. I can assure you the scripture cannot be broken. The only basis to which you can divorce your spouse is on adultery. But today, we have not seen anything yet, because it's already coming. We thought that this marriage thing, going separate ways, is for Westerners. It is already happening in the African nations, whereby they can just come up and say, I'm tired of this marriage. This marriage is not working for me. There's no abuse. There's nothing, but there's a lot of things that are broken down, and it has eaten deep into some areas. Some marriage, you see, there's no sex in the marriage again, there's no communication in the marriage again, they're just there, they don't sleep in the same room, they don't sleep on the same bed, there's no communication, there's nothing. And some marriage also, because they don't have children, there's a lot of things is happening. As a matter of fact, let me share. Somebody said, to have children in your marriage is a plus. It's not the main purpose of marriage. So if you don't have children, some people, especially in this part of the world, you don't have children 1-2 years, and you see them misbehaving. Maybe the man is the one misbehaving. Sometimes it gets to the extent where it's even the woman that is misbehaving. I had a story about a couple that the mother-in-law has to come, and it was troubling the man that the man is the one that has fault. That's why they don't have children. And when they went to do tests, they found out that it's even the woman that has issues with her body, with her womb. There's no place in the Bible that tells you that you can divorce, you can start misbehaving in your marriage because your husband, or you don't have children in your marriage. Yes, I know there's a scripture that talks about production. I know that already. But there's no place that says you should start misbehaving. And there's a lot of things that can be done about it. You can go for fertility test, you can go for IVF, you can adopt, you can do a lot of things. But today you see many people begin to misbehave. Husband begins to misbehave, knowing fully well that this is what is written in the Bible. Christians begin to put tradition to it. Sometimes even it's not even up to a year, they will ask the question, Alpha, have you? I can't tell you my own personal testimony, my own personal story. But the truth is this, there's no place. And unfortunately, we have not seen anything yet. So these basic things I want to share with you are the things that will help you, calm yourself down and work on your marriage. Many today are lazy because they don't want to invest in their marriage. And I keep telling people, you want your husband to be like this, invest in your husband. You want your wife to be in a particular way, invest. Once they invest, it's not money alone. You want your marriage to work, invest, take her time. Sacrifice your time, sacrifice everything about you to the marriage. Now, I want to talk about investing in your marriage. Today is Valentine's Day. I want to wish you a Valentine, happy Valentine. Now, as a child of God, there's really no basis for Valentine's Day. It's not even scriptural. But because this personality, Saint Valentine, did something, believed in something, and he sacrificed himself for that, even though we can look at the scriptures and say Jesus Christ also did. And that's why we're celebrating him. And unfortunately, the meaning of Valentine, people have bastardized it, people are useless in it. People now, today now, drink, get pregnant, get raped, and all those nonsense, party, all those things. Today, some couples will remember that they are married, and then all of this. Every day should be Valentine's Day. Every day should be Love Day. Every day should be sacrificing for your spouse, taking time to let him know I love you, let her know I love you. Every day should be every day thing, not once in a while, not on February 14. But unfortunately, even Christians who don't love themselves today will remember Valentine's Day, which is not supposed to be. So investing in your spouse is important. What do you need to invest on? What are the things that you need to invest on? I said, easy way to invest on your marriage. Number one, ask your spouse how his day went. Some of you don't know how to do that. Number two, it is important. I always tell my wife, which is also she's guilty about this, check on each other within the day. Don't get lost in the activity, in your place of work, on your shop, on your office. Once in a while, drop a note. Once in a while, put a call through. Once in a while, flash if you don't credit like me. Once in a while, send a text. How are you doing? What's happening? And thank God for social media. Thank God for social media. That you can do WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, tell him or her, how are you, what's happening, I'm missing you, this, all this, and that. Do you know sometimes you are even so heavy, you are even bored, you are even tired, but be deliberate. I always tell people, couples, when I counsel them, be deliberate, because making investments is about being deliberate, even though as at that time you're not feeling as at that time, because marriage sometimes gets hard. And that's why I tell people this. Somebody says I should not say that, but love is not the only thing that guarantees success in your marriage. At the beginning of marriage, love will work, but as time goes on, you find out that, man, I don't love this person again. You love the person, but love is the beginning. Love is the foundation. Then you begin to grow, because love grows, and love can die. You need to water the love with other things, just like you're cooking. I like fried rice, mind you. And just like you're cooking fried rice, it's not only the rice that makes the fried rice. The liver, the green bean, the carrots, the turkey, mix everything together, put the color in place. So if I say I'm cooking fried rice, I don't put other things, it won't work. So it is important. One, he or she comes from work, asks how far, how are you? 12 you. Number two, check on each other during the day. Not that just leave in the morning and then come in the night. No, it doesn't work. It won't work. That's not investment. Number three, take our time to pray for each other. Take our time. I told you before, I love praying, but prayer is not the only thing you need to do. But prayer is part of it. You want to succeed, make investment in prayer time. I'm talking to couples. Now, I'm not talking about it because yesterday was Valentine's Day. Everybody knows, some people that are familiar with my work knows that every Tuesday I share concerning relationship and marriage. And if you join me for the first time, this is Relationship Talk with Debola Aino. I'm called Oba Debola Aino on social media. So please, I always beg people, please help us share content. Help us, as you are watching this video, share it on your various platform if it's blessing you. If somebody also needs it, please share. You need counseling, I'm sure you see our numbers on the screen. Please call or WhatsApp or do Facebook Messenger and chat me up, and I'm sure I will respond to you, because I know we all need each other, especially in this trying time. Many marriages are entering voicemail, as I usually say. Many are not even enjoying their marriage, and I don't understand. Yes, I know this is the last days. People are now willing to stay by themselves, stay alone. Even in the marriage, people are willing, Christians so are willing to leave the marriage and go and stay alone by themselves because I'm tired of this marriage. Now, tired of this marriage, not that I know that some people in their marriage, there's abuse in their marriage and what have you. But some people, it's not even abuse because there's no money in the marriage, there's no children in the marriage, and then because the love has soured, so they feel that they can. All these things can be worked on, not apart from the devil. Even the devil's issue also can be worked on. People now easily get tired about their marriage, even Christians, and that's not how to be. The order of God is you cannot stay alone, and that's why some people, they stay alone and start committing fornication, and their life will not get better, whether you like it or not. So, number one, as I said, making investment in your marriage. Number one, he comes home, she comes home. Ask, how is your day? That be deliberate about it. Number two, check on each other once or twice within the day. Drop a note, communicate. Yes, everybody's busy, but you can't be so busy to forget your spouse. You must learn to occupy the vacuum within the day. It lives in the morning, comes out in the night. There's no communication. No, it won't work. That's why so many things creep into your marriage. Number three, pray together. Number four, kissing, we have been taught, is important. Kissing is also communication. Learn to kiss each other. As stupid as it works. I'm not a spiritual person, I'm a spiritual person. It is important you do these things. When your spouse gets home from work, stop what you are doing. Welcome him or her. Attend. Listen, these are actions that you must be deliberate about, even when he has offended you or she has offended you. I'm being practical here. It's not easy sometimes just say, who is this woman? Who is this man? Learn to welcome him or her. Number six, go to bed at the same time. It's always good. One of the problems of internet today is this one. I'm always, I don't like the idea. Sometimes I tell people that my phones, I can decide to off all my phones at once. There's some people with business and all that, but when it comes to your marriage, it should come first. It's not your God. It's not your God. Some of you, your marriage, your phone is your God. And you're married and it's killing your marriage. Your husband has complained, your wife has complained, you still don't listen. This is not the devil, this is just you being foolish. So number seven, talk about more than just the week agenda. Learn to plan. Number eight, spend time together before sleep. Not just come and then bang, we are sleeping. No. One of the key words I keep using since is be deliberate about your marriage. Invest in your marriage. There's a powerful word that can heal every heart. And you must mean it. I love you. Learn to say I love you every now and then. I can assure you, if I do a statistics on how many couples say I love you, when was the last time you say I love you to your husband or to your wife? And so some of you will say, why? That's been long. I don't know how this joke, I don't know who brought about this joke. I've seen it on social media that the man sent a text to the wife. I said, I love you. And the response, I don't know how they put it, but one of the response, when I had several response, say, you don't give another woman belly. What do you need? Do you need money? Because ordinarily, the man doesn't say, I love you. So the moment, anytime you say I love you, it means something is happening. And I have some women also like that. When they begin to tell their husband sweet names, it's when they want something. It shouldn't be. It should be an everyday thing. It should be a normal thing to tell your spouse, I love you. Pray for your spouse. Pray. It is important for you to learn how to pray for your spouse. How do you invest in your marriage? Learn to pray for your spouse. When marriage is a balanced thing: physical, emotional, spiritual, financial, every other. That's why marriage is not for boys. Marriage is for matured men. Marriage is for matured women, not by age, but those who are matured in mind, those who are decisive, those who know what they want. You can invest in your marriage by learning to appreciate your spouse, by text message, by leaving a note, by calling, by delivery, by saying that. Call him one time, call him another time, call her and say, tell her, I see what you are doing, and just appreciate. Another thing that couples don't do together these days is they don't have fun together. How do you invest in your marriage? Learn to have fun together. Now, having fun, sometimes I tell people it's not about money per se. We need money. But sometimes you can have fun in the confinement of your home. Put a music on and call your spouse and begin to dance to it, even with no kobo in your account, no kobo in your pocket. Once again, my name is Debola. I'm a relationship marriage counselor. I encourage young people about marriage, tell them about what marriage entails, and the rest. I'm a youth pastor also. I'm crazy about young people, and I've been crazy about them close to 30 years now. Yes, it's not a joke. Somebody asked me, how am I like this? I say, yeah, I'm like this because the oil of the young people rubs on me every now and then. So please understand the point to which I'm sharing from. And as a person who's married also, there are things that I've seen in marriage, and that's why I'm taking time to tell you the need for you to invest in your marriage. Invest in your marriage. Don't be lazy about it. And invest in your marriage, you need to be deliberate about them. So learn to have fun. That's the next point I'm sharing. Have fun with your spouse. You might go out, create an atmosphere, go to beach, go to restaurants, go to Owambe, sit down. I must say Owambe where Mama Put can sit down together, eat together, But if you don't have all that, can sit down, do it in the confinement of your house. Do things. I've shared this testimony with you before, how God delivered a home. Because I just told you, what this man needs is just good sex, good making love. And when the woman dressed fine, the husband saw her upstairs, and then quality sex. That was the end. Some of you, what your husband needs or what your wife needs, just a quality, good sex, good one. And who told you that you can't have good sex in your home? Who told you it's a particular way you must have the sex? Missionary style, doggy style, whatever style you want. Who told you? Sometimes I hear men of God who are over spiritual and say all those nonsense. Excuse me, please. In as much that it is between the husband and the wife, you can do anything. So learn to invest in your marriage. Another thing that you need to understand is learn to resolve a conflict. Any conflict is important. Another one is important. Investing in your marriage. Go to church together. Some people go to different church. I do not subscribe to that. You can't be attending different church. It will not work. Because these days now people have a lot of doctrines. The way they do things, how they do things in their church. So it's better you go to the same church, because that's the beginning of problem. That's the beginning of division. So go to church together, go to same church. Finally, which is important, I invest in your marriage. Learn to communicate. I said that before, but this time around I'm saying it with another dimension, because many don't know how to communicate with their spouse. The way a man thinks is different from the way a woman thinks. And if you don't know, please find out. Ask counselors, ask mentors, ask fathers who understand this thing. They will teach you what a man wants, teach you how a man thinks, how a woman thinks, what a woman wants, so that you will understand how to relate with your spouse. This is a relationship talk with Oba Debola Praise. Please help us share content. God bless you.